Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, supplying the tools for you to manifest anything. I really mean that. You're going to know that when we go the other side. I'm going to say, I told ya. We're going to look back and you'll say, oh my gosh, I really could have done anything. Why didn't I believe it? And I'll say, I don't know. I had 2,000 videos telling you that. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it yourself. All right, I'm going to give you something very powerful today. Why do some people mega succeed and others do not? And they think they're trying, right? I'm trying, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I want you to understand something, and I've learned this myself throughout my life. We have a false idea of what it takes to achieve specific things. All of us. Even the people that are mega successful, self-made millionaires and billionaires, are never prepared for how much effort and just say mind shift it takes to go to super high levels. I see this. If you've seen my internet training come out, I see this constantly. The world is mostly an employee to some other company. I know I was at one point, even though I had my own business at 19, I started my first business. When you're in an employee mindset, you are actually saying that somebody else has some kind of control over you, or you're allowing them to decide what your destiny is, and you're going along, you're agreeing with this, all right? When you want to accomplish something really amazing, maybe it's the money. If it's money for you, I'm not going to judge that. If it's the money, if it's the success, if it's whatever it is, it's going to take way more than you could have imagined. Once you go into that space and you know that, it's a bit of a shocker, and then you realize that is not going to solve all my problems. I'm not just going to step into this amazing life. It continues. In fact, the more wealthy people get, the more it is a concern. The more issues they have, the more challenges, the more, burdens, right? Because there's a lot they have to take on. So, the super successful are absolutely the people that don't complain. They do not expect other people to do things for them. They'll take charge. If somebody's supposed to be doing something for you and it's not happening, they will switch over and take charge. They don't blame other people. They're never victims. And they go way beyond the call of duty, and they never quit. They never quit. They will morph whatever they're doing. They'll adjust, but they will never quit. So what happens with the people that want all of this? They want the money, they want the success. And let's say you don't even want to be a millionaire, you just want to pay your bills. Accept the fact that you are going to have to be an exceptional person beyond what's happening right now. The person that you're right now that is struggling is not the exceptional. And I don't mean exceptional like you're not exceptional or special or all that stuff. We're all on equal playing ground. When I say exceptional, I mean beyond the call of duty. Get it in your head that you are going to have to take the steps that are way beyond what you ever expected. Working harder, longer, not getting to do some of the things that you love. And I know some of you'll say, that's not true. You can manifest and do anything. Yeah, if you're on that level, but we're not. Not right now, unless you're in a super, super high awakened state, and that's probably not the case, right? Then know that what you're going to do to go into that success is part of the journey of learning. It's a positive thing, all right? So even if you're awakened, you still have to go through this stuff because you're on a dense planet, which requires physical work and research or whatever it is you have to do. Get ready to go to that exceptional place. That means you're going to have to work harder, longer, and whatever you need to do to get it done. But here's the thing. When you're going after your dreams that you love, you're not really working. It's exciting, and it's good and positive. So that's a good thing. So I always tell people, why are you afraid to work to get what you desire? You want to sit and manifest? You're learning absolutely nothing. You can't run a company that way. You have to go in and really understand it and know things and find out what's not going right and learn that and get better. It's part of the beautiful, fabulous journey. And when you do that, you'll love it, you'll have fun, you'll get inspired, and you won't mind doing some things that are required to get to that exceptional level. And if you're not ready for that, then don't sit and try to manifest something that you're not willing to be. So you must be that person. And I've never met a person of extreme wealth or success, depending on what you call success, that didn't put 100% in. And it took a lot more than they ever expected. Stepping outside the box, being very uncomfortable. That's the biggest one, being very uncomfortable with what you have to do and what you're having to go through. And even myself, as amazing as my life is, there are always different levels for me to go to. And I have to ask myself, what now do I have to do in order to achieve those goals? And it's exciting for me. But I think most people would not put in the effort that I do and the hours and whatever I do to get that success. But I love it. I look forward to it. When you start to take the action and you become that person, you stop sitting there trying to meditate to create it and continue to go out through your day acting like the person who is broke or who does struggle, who doesn't love their job, or you can be extremely successful and want to get the heck out of Dodge, right? You want to get out of it. If you are not changing and going to that super high level, so a lot of people, they'll just go to another job to get out of it. And that's not the answer for most people. So you'll find, because you're still in the same frequency, chances are pretty good you're going to have the same thing happen over and over again. You have to go up here. You have to change your focus. You have to change your actions. That's the biggest one. You must start to be the person. That means you don't dream it and just journal it. You actually say, tomorrow I'm going to register an LLC. Tomorrow I'm going to set up an accounting system. Tomorrow I'm going to learn how that works. Tomorrow I'm going to get the training for that new business. Tomorrow I'm going to get that training for the new skill. My friend, she's going to go be a yoga instructor. All of this counts. You have to shift your life completely to go on into that level and be prepared to go way beyond what you expected. Because then you'll have a real respect for those people. You're not going to say, oh, they just have a bunch of money. You'll realize what they had to do to get to that level and what they had to sacrifice. And if you're not willing to do that, for me, it's not a sacrifice. I give up a lot of things that I have no desire anymore to do certain things because I would rather shoot videos, post, help people in my internet training. I help mentor them. If you guys see this come out, if you want to get trained on the internet, you go back to school, you pay for that, yes. But it gives you the different kind of training in technology. I work with those people. I love it. I don't get paid for that, to do that mentoring. I love to help people. Choose what you love. Pick an amazing dream. Take massive action. You cannot make a mistake because everything you do that doesn't work, right? We always have failure. There's no such thing. Is what highly successful people do to get to that place. They become experts. They eliminate certain things, problems and issues and things that they've done wrong. Next time I'll do it this way. Oh, they go bankrupt a lot. People are not, they think that people just step into this. They don't. I worked with very, very wealthy people when I was an investment banker, and almost all of them had lost their money at one point. I want you to just get into that reality with me where you understand that there's no beautiful, perfect thing out there, that these people step into that money and don't struggle and suffer with a lot of things. All right? So don't think that that's some la-la world. It's not. They just really love what they're going after. They're really motivated by it. For me, that's the place I want to be. If that's the place you want to be, go after your dreams and start to act as the person. So even if you have a day job, entrepreneurs, the minute they get home, they are on it. They are putting things together, making the calls, creating the documents, doing whatever, getting the training, learning new things. They are 100% in. That's how you become super successful. And yes, You have to put the work in. I'm sorry. That's the beauty of being human, is doing that effort, is getting yourself, break the habits of being the person who's struggling. Become the person who's proactive, and the universe will expand and open up. The quantum field will say, welcome, welcome, we'll give it to you because you're open for it. You're not saying, I need to stay here, oh, I can't do that. Or you're saying, I'm ready, give me some answers. Okay, this, all right, that's not good. Yep, this, and it opens up because you're doing it. You're now shining the flashlight in, and then you flip on the lights and you say, oh my gosh, the room is full of all these amazing probabilities. I can choose any of them. I wasn't even looking. I was in my closet in my 9-to-5 job, hating it, or my relationship that I can't stand, and realizing I'm better than this. Not better than the person. I'm better than this myself. I'm a higher frequency than this. And I need N-word in a good way. I said 2019 we're going to use the N-word in a good way. I need to make this change if I'm going to become a different person. I must get out there and be that different person that is no longer in an abusive relationship or an abusive job or struggling for money. Be ready to go beyond the call of duty. Be ready to be exceptional. All right? You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I can tell you right now it's worth it. You will be a new person. You will challenge yourself. You'll want to quit. You'll doubt yourself, but you'll keep going, and it's going to feel amazing. And then that one day you get a big sale, or you get a big offer, or you meet that amazing person, and you say, wow, it finally happened. It was worth it. Because along the way, you became a new person and you learned a lot. And now you are now that new person that is exceptionally successful, the way you want to be. Get busy. Namaste.